This is Random Palk. I know this seems like a different view from the last time I reviewed Lunar, but I'm trying a different camera stand, so the video's gonna look different, even though it still looks like shit. But this is part 3 of my Lunar review, and hopefully this time it'll be a little bit longer than the last. So let's begin. We're heading towards the Blue Spire. We just finished the puzzles in the cave that leads to it. And now we can actually start playing the game. I noticed when I looked at my stuff that I had another subscriber, so that means 2. That just means I'm going to have to do that much better. I know the video quality is still shit. The only thing I was able to upgrade was my stand and also get a controller, but other than that, I still got a while before I can upgrade anything else. Yeah, the picture's kind of slanted because my stand ain't going to allow me to slant it any more than that. I apologize for that in advance. But anyway, we're starting the game finally. Now in the Spire, it's normally a good idea to build up a few levels because it'll make the parts of the game where heroes by himself, which coming up pretty soon, a lot easier if you build up a few levels. You don't have to, but it helps. Enemies you have to watch out for the most in the Blue Spire are the fucking Crystal Knights, because they do severe damage. And normally I build up to about level 7. I know that's kind of excessive at this point, but trust me, later on it does help you if you build up a bit. But for the sake of this review and the fact that I do terrible things on these games I can't do right most of the time, we're not going to do all that building up. I'll save you that trouble. Oh yeah, I forgot. That place goes nowhere. We gotta go the other way. These Crystal Knights, when their crystals are flashing, are incredibly dangerous, especially at lower level. That's why I suggested you build up early on until at least level 2 or 3, because those Crystal Knights are a pain in the ass. Yeah. The video looks kind of slanted, but I got no choice in that because I can't get the stand to look straight up. I've tried it a million times and it just won't do it. Even though I bought a new stand for my camera, well, my cell phone camera, it still won't be 100% apparently. Even though I spent 20 bucks on it. So the video quality still looks weird. It actually looked better when I was using the stand I had. I was made out of fucking dimes, nickels, and rocks, but what the hell can I say? At least this one ain't gonna fall down all the time. Yeah, that was the biggest problem with the other one, that it fell down all the time. At least this one won't. But yeah, Blue Spire is a pretty straightforward dungeon. There's only a couple paths you can take, but that's it right there. But yeah, there's not pretty straightforward. There's no real maze-like structures. It's just one path leading to the top and the rest leading to treasure. But most of the treasures in the Blue Spire ain't even worth anything. And at the top of the spire is where you get Lucia on your team. She's one of those characters you can't really control. She's just there as a support character. She comes and goes as the game progresses. But as your hero levels up, she gets a lot stronger and gets various spells that she normally doesn't have. Of course, when you first get her in this story part coming up, she has all of her spells, but yeah, I ain't gonna spoil the story for you, but yeah, as your hero levels up, she gets more powerful as the game progresses. I ain't talking that much during this review because I'm trying my hardest not to spoil it for you. And I'm sure you've already seen reviews on this game, and I'm sure you've already played it yourself, but like I said, I'm trying to do reviews on games like this. It's kind of a walkthrough, so you know what to expect if you ever try to play the game yourself. I will tell you one thing, kind of I ain't even gonna say that because it is kind of a spoiler, so forget that. I was going to tell you where the best build-up spot in the game was, but I'm not going to do that because that'll spoil part of it. I know I keep repeating myself, but what can I say? I mean...
What's happening? We're hero!
Just trying to make conversation, I guess.
Look at that! It's just floating there. Do you think... Oh! Hero! It
name is Lucia. I have come from the Blue Star on an urgent mission. Your world is in grave danger. I must see Athena immediately. Take me to her.
She looks like she could be some sort of goddess or something. What are we gonna do, Hero? Ruby to Hero! Hello?
She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Hero! What are you babbling about? She's not even human! Snap out of it!
Hey, ouch! Knock it off, Ruby. Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
I have come to this world to seek Athena. My search begins.
Now, if you ever played Lunar Silver Star Story, Ruby is pretty much just like Null, except Ruby causes damage to the enemies, and Null actually revives your dead party members. I'll get to that when I get to that review. I really wish I could fix the fucking slant on this bullshit, but the rig I have right now won't allow me to do that. I mean, I could tilt it, but then it does that. So, I gotta leave it at this angle for right now. I mean, it cuts off some of the words in the story, but like I said, you've probably seen better reviews of it right now, so I don't know what other part of the story I can review. But you can still read the majority of it, so you can still tell what's going on. I'm trying to go slow on these story parts, but I'm also trying to go quick on them so I can get to the actual game. Like the words cut off right there, or let's go, in case you were wondering. And this is where Lucia is actually ridiculously powerful, but the AI for Lucia causes her to cast ridiculously random spells, and most of them aren't helpful. Like right here, she's gonna cast Soul Rush, and Soul Rush is gonna kill all those mummy guys, so you can't get the max XP. There it goes. Yeah. I always hated that. Every time you get into a mummy fight, instead of casting something like Plasma Rain, she casts Soul Rush, which makes the fucking fight worse than nothing. Later on, she gets smarter with the AI, but at the start, her AI actually impedes your XP. On this fight, however, it could be useful because you'll use something like Spark Cannon, which will make this a little bit better. No, she chose Napalm Shot on this fight, which was actually the best choice. If you could control Lucia, you would get a lot better spell usage out of her. But most of the time, she's kind of a nuisance. At the end of the game, she proves to be useful, though. I think I chose the wrong staircase. Nope. I'm not. Oh, this is stair. Yeah. Oh well, like I said, I'm not good at reviewing right now. I'm getting better. Well, I'm trying to do better now that I got 2 subscribers. I'm trying to do better because now that starting to get some subscribers. I gotta make better quality videos. The ones I made up to this point have been complete shit. I'm probably gonna be known as the worst YouTuber ever made, but you know what? What the hell? That's the way it is. I'm gonna try to make better videos, and I'm getting better slightly, but all I can say is I'm doing my best. Whether I sink or swim, it all depends on the viewers, whether they like the videos or not. I don't have any special effects. I don't have a badass camera system. I sure don't have an editing system, so all my videos are 100% real time. No bullshit, because I can't edit these at all. Maybe in the future I'll get that stuff, but right now, just can't afford it. So what you're seeing is all raw footage. And it'll always be raw footage until I get the ability to do something else about it. I would have bought a webcam to upgrade my stuff the other day if I just didn't have the money for it. Not to mention, as I stated previously, my internet is garbage. And I can't really use the internet all that well where I am. Because, let's face it, I live in a metal roof building, and the internet I have is too far away, so I gotta use it sparingly. So most of the internet I got is from my phone's internet, and that really limits my stuff. We're about to encounter the main villain of the game.
Look! What's happening to Lucia?
You don't actually fight him right now, though.
Is this Alfina's world? I do not sense the aura of her magic power. But then, perhaps the evil hides it from my sight.
Princess of the Blue Star. Welcome.
It's so far.
Yes, sweet Lucia. It's been a long time. I crushed that
You okay, people?
I know that you will come around to my way of thinking eventually.
I will never submit to you. What have you done with Alfina?
Alfina! Oh, sweet Lucia. Why don't you ask her yourself? Oh dear, I forgot. You don't know where she is. What a pity.
So far, I will not allow you to corrupt this world. Dragon power, shine forth. Fill me with the strength of ages. Empower me to overcome the destroyer in our midst.
Lucia, that was quite
Oh no,
unimpressive.
what happened?
I'm afraid I had to seal away the power of the four dragons. You see, very soon, you will be all that stands between me and universal domination. Tell me, darling, was it good for you? Now that I've stripped you of your power, you are nothing more than a helpless bug, waiting to be crushed.
I can't. too strong.
Save that precious breath, child. You'll need it to find Alvina, your little needle in my haystack.
You can't.
Now, I will give you one tip on this game. When you get to the epilogue, a lot of the time people wonder where to get Leo back. In order to get Leo back in the epilogue, you gotta go to his starting city, talk to Mari to find out where he goes, and then go back to the top of the ancient ruins. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. You have to go all the way through the ancient ruins again, but that's the only way to get Leo back in the epilogue is talk to Mari and then go through the ancient ruins again. But that's way, way in the future. I hope it wasn't a spoiler for some of you, but yeah, that's the way it is on that. And once again, thanks for the 2 people that subscribed. Later on, I may have some gifts for subscribers only. One of them including a full box set of Married with Children. Yep. One day I'll have a contest for subscribers only. And the first winner will get a full box set of Married with Children, but I don't know how much it would cost nowadays. When I first got it, it was about $80. So with the inflation and all the garbage going on now, it'd probably be worth over $100 right there. But that contest is still a while away. Because like I said, it'll be a subscriber-only benefit here in the future. But right now, not only do I not have much subscribers, but I'm still too early in doing this video to offer some kind of shit like that. If you don't know what Married with Children is, it was the way better show that Modern Family tried to rip off of. Lucia dying is actually a good thing, because the experience you get from a boss fight and any other fight is divided, so with Lucia dead, you actually get a lot more XP. So her dying is actually a benefit at the start of the game. Later, you don't want her to die, but at the very start, it's better off if she dies. Especially on boss fights. I'm sure you noticed by now I got my phone to make me allowed to record more than just 7 to 11 minutes at a time. Because this video's already been going on for about 25 minutes. But, yeah, if you want to subscribe to my videos and all that garbage, then yeah, subscribe below. I may add some hashtags here and there before too long, because I just learned how to do that. But I appreciate the 2 people that subscribed at this point. I don't know why you did, because there's nothing to subscribe to, but if you want to subscribe, go for it. I will welcome it. And like I said, later on there may be prizes. But right now, the only prize I can think of is a complete box set of Married with Children. And if you like that show, good for you. If you don't, well, you don't have to get it. I'm going to expand to more RPGs and more various games here in the future. But you can always check out my other random videos of just playing random NES games and doing terrible at it if you want to. I really hate that offensive skill. Luckily, they can only use it once. If you're playing the PlayStation version, they can use it indefinitely, which makes it a shitload harder. But the Sega CD version, they can only use it one time because it destroys their mace, which actually makes this a little bit easier. Calm Litany is unnecessary, but I'm using it anyway. And once again, Lucia, sorry, I was thinking of a different game there for a second, but Lucia is useless from here on out for a while before she starts gaining her powers back. And you're not supposed to win this fight. I have defeated this fight before, but it doesn't change the story at all. If you win the fight, it's still the same, so it is one of those fights where it doesn't really matter if you win or lose. Pardon me for a second, I'll be right back. Gershon. Sorry, Gershon. Sorry about that. I know it's bad taste to leave in the middle of a review, but it was kind of a situation that couldn't be handled otherwise. Yeah, there's the dragon ship Destiny that takes care of the mods for you. Even though that kind of pisses me off because if you were able to kill all 3 of them, you get a shitload of XP, but the game won't allow that at this point. Too bad. Leo is actually one of my favorite characters on this game. Even though he's a hero clone, his skills never get as good as heroes. I don't know why, I always just thought he was one of the best characters. Especially when he did the mimicking of mystery. I wish I had the mystery theme as my ringtone, because that's actually an interesting little MIDI. Oh, Mystery Leo. Kind of a shame, because I like Leo. Oh, that was stupid. They should have made Leo better, but I guess they couldn't make Leo better because otherwise he would outshine the hero of the game, which oddly enough is named Hero. Well, no stupider than the guy in Final Fantasy named Cloud. I'm surprised in Final Fantasy VIII they didn't name the fucking hero Stratus. I mean, what the hell? They had lightning and all that other stuff. Why the hell didn't they just continue doing that? But that's something different. Like I said, when I get to the Breath of Fire 1 review, if I'm around long enough, I'll show you some hidden secrets that not even strategy guides had. Like the steel bow that you can get near the start of the game on your first visit to the Tower of Agua. That's not in any strategy guide I've ever seen, but there's a hidden steel bow that makes the character bow actually badass for a while. But yeah, that's a different review. I ain't gonna bother you with it on this one. Like I said, depending on viewers and all that stuff, I may not even make it to that. It depends on the viewers. If I even have any viewers, hell, nobody's watching this video, I bet. I haven't even seen any trolls pop up yet. I've been waiting on the trolls. My videos have been bad enough where I should have got at least one troll, but nobody showed up yet. I think I had one review earlier today, but other than that, I haven't seen nothing. Where the fuck is the trolls? It is the internet, damn it. Trolls should be all over the place. Give me the reviews. I want to see them. I need new material. How am I supposed to comment on you trolls if you don't comment on my videos? Get to it, damn it. What, you're gonna wait till I start making good videos? Well, you may have a while to wait, but I don't have good equipment yet. Yeah, look at this video quality. Slanted screen. Can't even show the entire fucking game. What more do you want? I'm fucking open fodder for you trolls. Come on. My commentary is shitty. I don't speak all the time. Even my voice is weird. Where are the fucking trolls? Like most of these old school RPGs, the voice acting is fucking awful. Like, why does the hero have a lisp? But, yeah, you can't fault it too much because these were original, one-of-a-kind type voice acting games.
So
Lucia?
Listen carefully. I must find Althena as soon as possible. So far... Ah! So far is the essence of evil. If he regains power, your world will be destroyed. His strength grows by the second. I came to stop him.
Then Leo is wrong. She came to save our world.
Now, there's no reason to go down there and talk to Gwen. I just did that for extra story. Heading towards Ronfire, the first permanent team member you get in the game. Second one is Jean, but I'm jumping ahead on that. Old Ruby, for some reason, in love with Hero. Fucking cat loving a human that much, that's fucked up. Even though you find out later it's a fucking dragon, but still, it looks like a fucking little pink cat. But for some reason, the boat ride theme in this game, I don't know why, I always liked the boat ride theme. Yeah. I don't know what it is about it. I just always found it kind of entertaining, and I wish they would have used it more. I don't know what it is about it, but I like it. I don't know, I just always thought that scene was kind of catchy. Once again, I should have made that scene a ringtone or something, because, I don't know, I just find that scene kind of good. This game had really good music in it, and they reused the Lucia scene all throughout the game. If you ever notice, some of the town music in this game plays the Lucia scene, the town music. Yeah, it sounds different, but that's just because it's just a remix of the Lucia theme. I always thought that was it. I always thought that was actually kind of ingenious, was using the same music in different remixes. Like when you get to the town that's next to the Haunted Mansion, it plays the Lucia theme as the town music goes completely remixed in different tempo and shit. I always thought, yeah, I know I already said that, but I always thought that was a genius idea. I don't remember if Gwen had a starlight or not, but if he had a starlight, then I was an idiot for not taking it. Because like I said, you need to compile all the starlights you can get at the start of the game, because it takes a long time before you can buy them. But now we're heading to the town of Larpa, where we have to go through the shit to get Ronfire. Terrible. Normally I buy Ronfar's gear at the start just because it helps out when you get, well, no, this isn't the town that sells scale mail, never mind. You don't have to, but you can go to the next town if you want to. Sometimes I do, just so you can get the scale mail and shit early. There are a few items in this town. It's been so many years, I don't remember where they are. But first you have to learn about Ronfar by talking to this guy down here at the front of his house. Then you go to the bar. And then you get to fuck around with Ronfar for a short bit before he joins you. You know where he is because he's the only guy that really stands out.
What are you doing back here? I'm getting real sick of your face.
Well, we're getting sick of your games, Ronfar. We know who you are.
I don't know what sanitarium you escaped from, but I'm not Ronfar.
He's probably my favorite character in this game.
Huh. What do you want with this Ronfar guy anyway? You know, he's kind of a deadbeat. I can't believe he was ever a priest for Althena. But I'll tell you where your guy is if you beat me in a game. A game that rules my life, because the only truth I've ever found lies right here. In these!
I don't know why. I always thought he was always my favorite character because he kind of reminded me of myself. And of course, it doesn't matter what you choose, you always lose until he decides you win. You have to set Noah beat, and then go back to him, and then Lucia collapse. And now you can continue with the game. Like I said, my reviews are kind of like just playthroughs, but also I intend them to work kind of as a strategy guide. So if you ever play the game for yourself, you know exactly what to do. So I'll give tips on what to do as the games go through, but don't trust my advice all the time because some of these games I hadn't played in years. So some of the advice I have for you is kind of limited. I'm trying not to do any spoilers, but sometimes I may do that just because I know this game so well that I'll say something without thinking about it. Ronfar is definitely one of my favorite characters on this game. His dice skills, building up his dice skills are practically useless. If you're playing through the game, his dice skills are probably one of the most unnecessary skills you can have. You hardly ever use them. The only dice skill that's ever any use is the chance dice that he starts with. His other dice skills aren't very useful at all. His final dice skill has a little bit of purpose, but you're better off just casting Revive. Yep, old General Leo. I always liked General Leo. I'd rather have General Leo as a villain type character than like Sephiroth and all that shit. I don't know, I always found General Leo as an interesting character. At least he has a story arc. where he goes from being a devout leader of Alcina's guard to fucking questioning it and actually becoming a member of your team and being one of the heroes. Oh, Mari. Music in this game is it's always good. That's one of the things that makes this one of the best RPGs. All the music in the game is actually really good. I always liked the music in this game. I wish they would have made a soundtrack. Well, actually, they did make a soundtrack for this game at one time. If you bought the PlayStation specialty set that they had when it first came out on PlayStation, you can get the fucking musical track, I think. I can't remember. I know they had those little figure pop-up things you can do. I used to have those, but unfortunately all that got destroyed. They even came with like a little pendant. They even came with like a little Lucia pendant, but I don't have that specially box set anymore, but I think it had the soundtrack. I wish I still had that, because I would listen to that soundtrack right now. Because the music is actually decent. Oh yeah, I gotta go get Lucia, I forgot. Now, there's a part where you can actually build up if you want to, because before you do all this, you could go outside of town and fight with Hero by himself and actually level up. So this would be a build-up spot if you really wanted to level up that much. But at this point in the game, you really don't need to. It'd make the Forest of Illusion a bit easier if you did, but there's no reason to build up right here unless you really wanted to. There's also the point of the game where you can build up Ronfar. Actually, yeah, after you get him, you still can, apparently. Yeah, there's a part where, fuck it, it's a review, so I can't take the time to build up right now, otherwise I would have built up a bit. Just because it's one of the build-up spots of the game. If you want to make the shit easier, you should build up right here, but I'm going to go straight through it. Because there's no reason to do the build-up if you don't have to. And since I'm doing a review, I can't do the normal routine. Normally at this point, I build up Ronfar so I can get Calm Litany. But, yeah, I can get Calm Litany in a bit. I would also would have went to the town of Dalton just so I could get Ronfar some fucking gear. Well, we'll just go through this part without the building up. I don't want to spare. I'll spare y'all all of that. But this review is starting to come to an end because it's getting late. And I don't want to go overboard. Ah, crap, I forgot. I didn't build up my magic, so Boomerang ain't gonna kill those guys. That's my fault. I didn't build up my magic, so Boomerang ain't gonna kill those fucking escargots. I need to use those magic points. I haven't used any of them yet, except for saving. So, my magic is still garbage. I need to build up my magic, but I haven't done it yet. But then again, saving your magic for Ronfar is actually one of the best things you can do because you can learn the spells quicker. And trust me, you'll need the heal spells. So I'm going to go ahead and do the magic on Ronfar. But I don't have enough yet because all the saves. That's why you gotta build up for magic points more than levels. The magic points are a lot more important. Because with magic points, you can build up your skills a lot faster. I know I missed the treasure chest with that, but... No, never mind, there it is. Yeah, gotta get that starlights. Collect them as fast as you can at the start of the game, because later on, you'll need them. Because you can't buy them till after Maribia. Oh well, we're about to end this review though. We'll end it at the temple. We'll end this review at the temple because, let's face it, it's getting late. And I got other videos I'm probably gonna be shooting here in a minute anyway. And yeah, we're gonna start reviews on other various games soon. Either RPGs or others, but yeah, check out my other videos. If you want to subscribe, go for it. I really wish you would, but it don't matter in the long run. But yeah, subscribe if you want to. I appreciate it if you do, and those people that already subscribed, like I said, later on there may be some giveaways. Yeah, maybe some prizes later on, but right now, can't really do anything. I don't even have a good rig at the moment. Yeah, this review is going to come to an end here in a second, but I appreciate, if I have any viewers for this video, I appreciate your views. And if I don't have any viewers, then hell, I'm playing the game anyway. But yeah, I appreciate my viewers and whoever subscribed. Stay tuned, because eventually there may be prizes for subscribers. But unfortunately, it's subscribers only, so unless you subscribe, you won't be eligible. First prize up will probably be a complete box set of all the Married with Children's. If you like that show, it's a good prize. If you never heard of it, it's worth checking out because it's one of the best sitcoms ever made. And, well, like I said, when I first got it, it was like an $80 value. Nowadays, it's probably worth a whole lot more, so if you don't want it, you could fucking sell it. But this is gonna end my review for tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it. If not, well, you could have watched something better. Good night.